Because your older brothers and sister are also accomplished musicians, your dad now forms the Emmanuel Quartet. The family quartet proves to be so popular that he sells up everything. He buys 2 station wagons, a couple of tents, and takes the whole family of 8 on the road.
Now smile, look at the audience.
And don't pick your nose.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Emanuel clan.
Wow, how about that?
Virginia, can I start with you? They were all your dad's instructions, were they?
Of course, yes.
And he was pretty determined?
He was very determined that we had to do as we were told when we went out on the stage. But he used to always tell us, you can always be replaced.
Seriously? But he still had a lot of confidence in you, didn't he? Didn't he make a bet, a worldwide bet?
Oh, he did. Yep.
Well, he must have.
He put a letter and made a bet with the New York Times that if anyone could produce a guitarist as young as we were and could play as good as we were, he'd have to pay the money. Nobody took it on,
takers?
so we won. No takers.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And Phil, of course, you guys have been playing for so long that you've established really the most unbelievable rhythm between you, haven't you?
We have, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you think we get it right by now, wouldn't you?
We'll still get it right. We will still keep working on it till we get it right. But ever since, I can remember way back in Gunnedah when I used to play with Tom, we'd sit down and play together. It was just so fantastic with him playing rhythm. And he's still, in my books, he's still the greatest musician in the world today. And a lot of people, you know, see him just as an amazing guitar player. But few people see the man behind it. And I love him, it's a brother.
Thank you, Dave.
You right, Das?
Man, I'm right.
You're going to be okay? You two asleep? You used to sleep together as kids.
Yeah, we did.
Look, when we first moved to Parkes, we slept together I was about 8 and Tommy was about 11, and we slept in a double bed. And Tommy would come to bed half an hour after me, and he'd wake me up because he used to, I called it sleep with a rhythm. His head would rock and rock and rock.
And you were in the same bed?
Yeah. And then when we got double bed, we got 2 single beds. He used to do the same thing, and you could hear it squeaked. So I wasn't unhappy to see him go.
So not only was it...
See, Mike, what you have to understand that everything has to be musical.
Right. Even sleeping.
Even sleeping has to be musical.
Emanuel, thanks for coming. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it.
Tommy, you tour all over Australia for 5 years.
Right.
But your father is suffering from constant angina before his final heart attack at only 50. You lose him when you're only 10 years old. There's also a touching song, ladies and gentlemen, on Tommy's new album about losing a father.
Yeah.
And it's called I Still Can't Say Goodbye.
That's right.
And if we clap and applaud very loudly, Tommy might take us to the first commercial break while he plays it. Would you mind?
Oh, okay. Okay. When I was young, my dad would say, "Come on, son, let's go out and play." Sometimes it seems like yesterday, and I'd climb up the closet shelf when I was all by myself. I'd grab his hat and fix the brim, pretending I was him. No matter how hard I try, no matter how many tears I cry, no matter how many years roll by, I still can't say goodbye.
seat, Tommy. Wow. Take a seat. Welcome back to the life of guitar virtuoso Tommy Emmanuel. Tommy, after your dad's death, you seriously consider selling your guitar. Then two things happen. Your idol, Chet Atkins, American guitar legend, answers your fan letter. And the Buddy Williams show comes to town.
Yeah.
And again, you are inspired. You and brother Phil formed the Trailblazers. At 16, you joined the Buddy Williams show full-time and realised that life on the road is for you. And three huge influences from this time join us now.
Tommy, I'll never forget that first kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Buddy Williams' daughter.
Oh, Karen.
Karen, who is Tommy's first girlfriend, and two blokes that you haven't seen for 30 years. Roadie, your roadie, Gary Imhoff, and your school friend, Martin Townsend.
Oh, you're kidding.
Tommy.
It's been a long time.
We've got a water.
I've been looking to you for a long time.
I don't know your mum and dad.
How about that?
Now, Karen, yours and Tommy's relationship was the first for both of you, and you went out for years, didn't you, you two?
Yeah.
We did. We had a wonderful time. It was great just touring and having each other. And in fact, Tommy gave me this ring.
I did? Can I have it back?
Is that right?
Worth a bit.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
We were 16 and 18, and it was in Broome. We went to the movies, and
Wow.
he gave me that.
Did I?
It's even engraved inside. It proves it's from
Is
you.
it? Wow.
What a romantic, huh?
Thank you.
Gary,
Well, here, have it back.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. Gary, the Emmanuels were very important to you too, weren't they?
Yeah, they surely were. They sort of guided me on the right track, gave me a job.
Well,
helped
my mother did. Don't look at me. I was a kid.
And one thing that stuck with me with Tommy was if you had to go down the shop or something like that, well, you have to have his shirt ironed or to have a bath and comb his hair and...
Californian poppy?
Yeah.
Californian Bobby.
Yeah, I really love.
But you know what? I remember looking at this man, and saying,